Well, guys, we've officially made the playoffs, as you can see there on the screen, with the 17-point gap that we've got at the top of the league. But we are taking on second place today. Potentially could secure us promotion. So let's run the intro and get into it. Yes, hello guys, welcome back to the northeast of England for episode number 38 of Grassroots to Giants, where today we are taking on the team in second place in Hyde United. You can see here that I don't believe that we can actually win the league in this game against Hyde. The gap, as I said, is 17 points with 9 games remaining. So what's that, 27 point difference. So this would push us closer to that, but it's almost certainly guaranteed now. In terms of when you were last with us was the FC United of Manchester game. We then took on Sheffield, a comfortable 4-1 win. Bradford Park Avenue 2-1, and then we actually struggled in the cup against Leek Town, the team a division below us. It took a 60th minute equaliser by Eastman and then a penalty shootout win to secure passage into the semi-final. We scored all of our penalties. Eastman actually saved 2, which was fantastic. We have been drawn against North Ferriby in the semi-final. Again, North Ferriby, we played them last season, division below us. So it should be the route to the final that we're after. But today, Hyde United, and this is the lineup that we're not going to go with. This is the lineup we started off against Leek Town with, and we struggled. As soon as I made the changes, after we went behind, we got ourselves back into the game. This is the lineup that we're going to go with. We're going to go with Cubban, Aziakono, Greenwood, Winfield, Glover, Spencer and Eastman, with Rodney, Egan and James Gale up front. So let's get going. We are tired. It's only been 2 days since the last game, which is why I rotated for that cup game. But I'd rather get ourselves ahead and then make changes than have to come from behind, especially in a cup quarter final. You know, I'd like to retain that cup because it's the last chance that we're going to get to play in it when we get promoted. Quiet start to the game though, not a single shot so far, with 15 minutes on the clock. We are the heavy favourites for this game, but Hyde, I think they gave us a run for our money last time we played them. Was it 2-1? I'm not entirely sure. As I said though, we are extremely tired. We've not hit the target yet, and neither have Hyde. Rodney is potentially going to be a change at half time, as the assistant is suggesting there. And that draws the end of the first half. No, not a single highlight. Not a single highlight. 2 shots on target in the whole half. Do we make any changes? We've got tired players. Let's get Scott on there. A lot of tired players. Let's bring Spencer off for Edwards. We'll make the 2 changes at half time. Get some fresh legs on. See if that changes our fortunes a little bit. I wouldn't be too disappointed with the draw, but I'd like to get the title over the line as soon as possible. We don't have to worry about it then. And finally, 55 minutes into the game, we get our first highlight. And Winfield brings the ball down from the long kick from the Hyde goalkeeper. Now Norton looking to build from the back with Glover and Winfield into Scott, but it's a great tackle by Hosey. Now it's Mitchell, Barrington. Winfield wins the ball back with another fantastic tackle, and he's driving towards that byline. Charlie Winfield looking for James Gale in the box, and Gale's on the end of it. It's a good save though by the goalkeeper, Hollingshead, I believe it said. Yes, it was Hollingshead. But finally, a highlight. I'm going to give them a little shout though. Hosey with the free kick for Hyde United to McGinchley, feeds Jacko for Kenyon, into Mitchell. Mitchell's broke free and he's gone for the effort from range. He's hit the crossbar. Glover calmly passes the ball back to Eastham, and now it's Aziakono to Cubban, and that is the end of the highlight. 20 minutes of this game remaining, and it's not been the most entertaining of games, has it really? Egan is absolutely shattered on the right hand side. I don't really have a replacement for Egan, to be honest. Eastman is also extremely tired, and now with just a couple of minutes remaining, It looks like it's going to be a bore draw, guys, so apologies for that. That does delay the league title just a little bit. And it's also been quite a short episode so far. We're about 5 minutes in. Hopefully, the second game of the episode, we can at least see some highlights. We had the one effort there in a highlight, and that was that header by James Gale. We do keep our 17-point gap at the top, though, which is great, with now just 8 games to go. So potential 24 points on the line. So 2 more games and we should be over the line. Well, that was disappointing. Rodney is also suspended. So 2 more games and we should be over the line. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to play the Curzon Ashton game, possibly the North Ferriby game, and we might come back depending on what happens in this game and with Hyde for the Ashton United game, where we could potentially be the champions. And I'd like to actually get that on camera for once. I've missed it for the last 4 seasons, the last 3 seasons even. So yeah, I'm going to go away and play the Curzon Ashton and the North Ferriby game, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. Right then, guys, welcome back. Where today we are potentially going to be the champions. You can see that there's 7 games remaining. We are 19 points clear. So if we win today, that leaves us again 19 points clear no matter what happens, with only 18 on the table. So we are taking on Ashton United for the championship. The games we played since you were gone was Curzon Ashton, a 2-1 win, and it was also North Ferriby in the semi-final with a nice 2-0 win. We won that with 10 men. Harker got himself sent off in the 25th minute. And we are playing Bromsgrove Sporting in the final. Again, the division below us, so we should be retaining our Challenge Cup trophy for the second year in a row, which would be fantastic. Last time that we're ever going to be in, unless we get relegated next season. But I can't see that happening. So we're taking on Ashton today. We've got a couple of suspensions, a couple of injuries in the team. We've reached that stage of the season where we're on a threadbare squad again. We've got 4 players out with suspensions, as you can see. As a result, we've actually put a goalkeeper on the bench. Thomas Cole and Luca Nelson have also made their way onto the bench. So we've got 3 strikers and a midfielder on the bench. So, as a result, the lineup for today's game is Salmon is playing right back, because we've had to move Cubban into the central defender position with Azio Kono. Scott is playing as the left back. Winfield is suspended. Snowden, Spencer and Eastman as the midfield 3. Jay Glover is also suspended. And then Rodney, Egan and Gale up front. Harker suspended. And the other one suspended is Greenwich, which is why Cubban has had to move into the middle. James Gale looking to catch up Devante Rodney for the top scorer for the club this season. He's only 4 goals behind him. It's been fantastic, the pair of them for us. We have missed Dylan though. We've really missed Dylan this second half of the season. But this is for the championship. No matter what Hyde do, we are going to get the latest scores up though, and just keep an eye on Hyde. They are away at Marine. Henry with the corner for Ashton though, and they've hit the crossbar in the 7th minute. Marine, Hyde are winning against Marine, so now we need to, if we want to win the title today, we need to pick up the victory. Rodney gets his head on the ball, and now we've hit the crossbar. Both teams have hit the woodwork in the opening 11 minutes. We do have a free kick now though, to be taken by Cubban. Now it's Snowden. Morton Spencer inside to Rodney. Spencer again, all the way back to Cubban. Passing the ball around nicely. We switched it to the right hand side, and Eastman's gone for I thought he'd gone for a shot there, but it was a great pass. And Rodney sets up James Gale for his 26th of the season. Reduces that deficit. Gale has 2 Rodney to just the 3 goals. It's fantastic play, and that is bringing the title to Norton Stockton for the 4th successive season, regardless of what Hyde United do against Marine. A free kick to be taken by Scott. It's towards Egan, but it's headed clear well. James Gale's the one who is picking up the ball here. Finds Cubban. Now Azio Kono with the effort from range, and the keeper's tipped it onto the post. It was a fantastic save there by Bottomley in goal. That was destined for the bottom corner, but the keeper stretched out, tipped it onto the post with a great save. Scott with a throw in though finds a Rodney to Morton Spencer. Finds Rodney again. Rodney advancing down the line. He could have carried on there, but he tried to feed Scott instead. But we've been forced backwards. Now it's Snowden, Eastman, Gale. A little back heel through to Spencer. What a great assist by James Gale. That was absolutely fantastic, and it's a great finish by Morton Spencer. I just want to watch this back heel again. Let's just keep an eye on James. Here he is. Fantastic back heel with his weaker left foot. And Spencer absolutely hammers it into the roof of the net. And it is looking like the title is coming to us. Taylor forced back towards Bottomley, who's gone long, but it's easy for Cubban to deal with. Now Snowden, James Gale feeds Egan. Egan inside to Spencer. Spencer for Scott. It's a good save by Bottomley, but Devante Rodney has scrambled the ball over the line for his 30th goal of the season. And he's been in fantastic form for us all season long with his goal scoring from this inside forward position. He's been absolutely brilliant. And we're going to get into half time with the 3-0 lead. So regardless of what Hyde United do, we are going to be the champions. If I've done my maths correctly. Which I hope I have. It's embarrassing if I haven't. Surely I have 6 games left. 3 points a game is 18 points with 19 clear. So yeah, we are going to be the champions. And Hyde is still winning 1-0. FC United of Manchester are drawing 1-1, so they're looking good for third place as it stands. Egan with a free kick. It's a bit of a waste, to be honest, by Jack Egan. We've got some tired legs out there, so we're going to make a couple of changes. We'll bring Eastman off. He's looking tired. We're going to bring Chris Giles on for James Gale. Morton Spencer has scored a great goal there. Looks like I've missed it. I was making those changes. We'll watch the replay though. He's got his second of the game. So it's Salmon who wins the header. It's Eastman, Snowden, Egan feeds Gale. Gale feeds Spencer, who rattles it in from the edge of the D. James Gale's picked up a goal and 2 assists today. He's been fantastic with that 8.8. But the game is well and truly won now. It's Scott who finds a Cubban. It goes all the way back to Eastham. Now Asiakono bring the ball out of defence. It goes long over the top to absolutely nobody. And it's easier for Elliot Bell to pick up. Now it's Henry for Ashton. Greenhall to Bailey. Going over the top towards Adarabio. We'll stick with that. Sounds good. Who's actually put the ball past Eastham in goal there. We have conceded, but it's not going to make any difference. We've got a little battle going on here for the relegation places as well. We'll just have a look at that next time we get to see the league table. We've not really spoke much about the teams down the bottom. To be honest, because it doesn't really concern us. We're not down there. We've been at the top since day one. Adarabio nearly gets himself another one. We've got Farsley Celtic pushing Sheffield for that final place. Matlock is still technically safe as well. I don't think anybody's actually been relegated yet. Salmon finds Edwards. It's a good tackle by Henry, but the ball breaks for Salmon again. Finds Asiakono. Now Snowden and Cubban. Spencer were passing the ball around nicely. Giles feeds Edwards. Edwards with the effort from range. It's gone just over the bar. Yeah, Basford, Ilkeston not safe yet. Marine not safe yet. Of course, Marine losing to Hyde. Marine more than likely going to be safe though. 9 points is probably more than comfortable. Morton Spencer actually picked up the man of the match with his 2 goals. Picks up a 9.0. We haven't had the trophy celebration. The whole point of me doing this game is so that we actually saw the trophy celebration for once, because I keep missing it. I miss it time and time again. And it looks like it's the time that I've remembered to play the game that we're going to be crowned the champions. We're not going to get the trophy celebration. So, thank you, Football Manager, for making me look like a little bit of a fool. But you can see here we have clinched the title, which is fantastic. And we'll just confirm that in the news. Norton and Stockton Ancients clinch Northern Premier League Premier Division title, which is absolutely fantastic. Key player was Dylan Hugworth, who of course we know has left. He's played 11 games for Almere City and scored 5 goals with 1 assist. So he's done okay since he's gone there. He's now valued between 375,000 and 3.7 million. And obviously he left us for nothing. We've led the team to glory again. Of course, we're still looking for that double again for the 4th season in a row. And we've got the cup final to look forward to. That's going to be the next episode, though. It's always going to be the cup final and an end of season review in the same episode, like we've done the previous seasons. I've got 6 games to play in between, and then we'll come back for that cup final. As always, though, guys, thank you very much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Just confirmation that we are the champions there. We could, of course, pass the 100 goal mark as well, which would be fantastic. Would that be a record? Most goals in a season. Most team 120 by Worksop Town. Wow, that's a lot. That might be difficult to beat. But we'll try. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you like what you've seen. And I'll see you all next time.